case briefs, and so much more. LS Data's got what you're looking for.
In Northeast Maryland Waste Disposal Authority v. Environmental Protection Agency, a historic case from 2004, we delve into the underpinnings of the Clean Air Act's directives for regulating emission standards. The U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit presided over this complex legal battle involving the Environmental Protection Agency, several waste disposal authorities, and environmental organizations. The heart of the dispute centered around the EPA's guidelines for emission standards relating to small municipal waste combustion units as required by the Clean Air Act. A coalition comprising the Northeast Maryland Waste Disposal Authority, the Dutchess County and Islip Resource Recovery Agencies, as well as nonprofit environmental groups such as New York Public Interest Research Group and the Sierra Club, mounted a challenge. The bone of contention was whether the EPA had the authority to subcategorize units during the Maximum Achievable Control Technology, MACT, standard setting process, as well as their decision to delineate subcategories based on the aggregate capacity of plants. According to the plaintiffs, the EPA was overstepping Congress's clear edicts as laid out in the Clean Air Act itself. The court found the EPA's interpretation of Section 129(a)(2) to be reasonable and permissible. However, the agency had tripped up in excluding a clear rationale for their decision to establish subcategories, thereby violating the Clean Air Act. The court remanded the MACT floors for existing small units, citing the EPA's rationale for using state permit limits as insufficient. They also noted that the EPA wrongly set the MACT floor using inadequate criteria. In a pivotal ruling that had significant implications for emission control, the court directed the EPA to establish revised MACT floors for both existing and new small units. The EPA additionally had to respond to comments adequately and explain the basis for their decisions to maintain the authority to project emissions and set limitations. Despite this setback, the court did not strike down the large unit standards that were established in 1995. In a related case by the Sierra Club, the court endorsed the charge that the EPA's MACT floor for MWC units was improperly set. It directed the EPA to recalibrate and establish new MACT floors based on the accomplishments of top performers in emission control. However, on the thorny issues raised by the Sierra Club relating to pre-combustion separation of pollutants, non-air quality health, environmental impacts, and setting standards for nitrogen oxide emissions, the court decided to remain silent. It seems the tale of the Clean Air Act and the EPA's role in enforcing it continues to unfold.
Case briefs, and so much more. LS Data's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of climb.